as a sales manager, to set up the prospecting agent, I would first go in to the onboarding view and click Set Up Agent. Here, HubSpot automatically populates my URL, and then I can set in the seller information. So HubSpot has already said that I am a HubSpot implementation and AI consulting firm. Well, sure, and then we help companies drive more revenue and grow their business. It's identified some key points and some industries. If I don't like one of their industries, I might just go in and add my own, and then personas look all good to me. So what I'll do is I'll click Next. What we can then do is select a user. So we'll get into the limitations in a second, but one of them is that in this beta, you can only configure prospecting agent to one of your sales members. So we've set it to our growth director, Charlotte, right now. The next thing is setting the autonomous mode. So do you want it to be semi-autonomously in that you are reviewing all of the emails before they're being sent out? Or would you like them to be fully autonomous in that you're just letting the prospecting agent and AI do its thing? Then we would go and create agent, and you'd be brought to this interface, to this overview dashboard. If you wanted to go in and change those initial settings, you would go into view all automations. And again, you can change the user selection if you'd like, seller information, and the tone for your sequences. We can see here that prospecting agent delivers 3 sequences, and you can choose the length of those sequences. And if you wanted to adjust the mode again, this is where you would do it. Back to the dashboard. The next thing that I would want to review is you can see I've set 0 forms in use, 14 web pages, and 0 filters. So if I wanted to adjust what those looked like, I could do that here, where we would choose either form, days since last engagement, or if a page is viewed. Now, for Six and Flow's use case, we've decided to keep form submissions off just because we already have workflows in the background that let our sales team know that somebody has converted on our site, and we just didn't want to be doubling up task notifications for them or risking duplicate comms going out. So we've kept it to that page views filter. You can go in and edit that, and so we've selected a series of pages that we think are relevant for our prospecting agent, and then we'll hit save. Now we can see that there are 0 emails that are being sent today, but there are 5 enrollments that need review. And the reason why they need review is because Six and Flow has opted for that semi-autonomous mode. So let's take a look at Julia. Now, we've just blocked out some of the information because, yeah, I don't think I need to explain further, but we can see that it's pulling in the company record here, and it's looking at, or it's pulled out some research exploring a new partnership that has occurred with a goal of enhancing HR recruitment outcomes. And then it's plotted out a sequence of what Six and Flow does and how they think we could help. If you wanted to edit this, you could do so there. Or if you wanted to look at the view evidence, so what kind of information is Copilot using? Is prospecting agent using to write this email? You would find so in this tab over here. And that is the prospecting agent. Just a quick recap. With this agent, you can assign it to companies and contacts in your CRM that align with your ideal customer profile and target persona. That is something that you can set up in HubSpot. And again, we're going to cover it in part 2. The prospecting agent automates lead research and email outreach for your sales team, allowing leads to be enrolled manually or through inbound processes based on that ICP. The AI conducts thorough research on the lead and the company, including values, products, and job opportunities, and generates 3 personalized emails based on that research. Users have the option to customize the tone, such as it being professional or witty, like we saw, the length, and again, the agent operates in 2 modes: semi-autonomous or fully autonomous. When used properly, and so I say that in the caveat that Six and Flow uses it semi-autonomously because we don't want to spam anybody. So when used properly, For us, it's increased our outreach success and by helping our sales reps tailor their messaging, showing prospects that we've done our homework. By personalizing each message to the prospect's business, we've been able to engage more effectively. Um, and so if you think about how it took us 15 minutes to set up, and we're spending 5 minutes per day reviewing emails. If you think about that in comparison to each sales rep taking 15 plus minutes to do their own individual research per email and then also drafting that email, that is a huge time saver. And for us, what's really exciting is that research and messaging generated by the agent. Um, don't just use that for email. So HubSpot does only, or this prospecting agent is only capable with sequences at the moment, but take that research, take that messaging, and apply it across multiple channels. For us, this versatility has given us new ways to connect with process. And again, the key piece that we're driving home is that it's cutting down on that research time while and then the semi-autonomous mode is helping us avoid spamming by using the agent thoughtfully. We're almost considering it like a research assistant. And so the quality of what you get with the agent depends entirely on the quality of the input. If you provide poor or incomplete data, the agent won't generate the best emails. However, when given the right data, the agent will research each target company and contact to create a personalized outreach strategy. You can set up the prospecting agent to be triggered by form submissions, page visits, or specific filter criteria like we just saw. And the other thing I want to highlight is that it's important to note that the agent is doing a lot of work behind the scenes. So it's reviewing all of the CRM records of your most recent interactions, your history with the company, and it even analyzes the domain to gather relevant details about the business. It looks at their website and summarizes key points, all while conducting additional research. So all that to say is if it's taking a few seconds to load, don't worry, it's simply just processing all of that information. And the last part is your sales manager can also outline who on your team has access to prospecting agent. And this is just a good habit to get into to make sure that you're not spamming.